This video is brought to you by all the new subscribers this past month. We've gained over 100 subscribers. And I just want to give a big shout out, big thank you to all you guys subscribed to the channel, watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Which leads me to this video right here on Mxgp21. We're going to be doing 100 laps on Lommel. Now I've been wanting to showcase Mxgp's erode system or terrain deformation for a little bit, and I thought what better way than to do a 100 lap rate or 100 laps on Lommel, one of the gnarliest sand tracks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now I am running advanced physics with the manual gearing and whatnot, and also the bike setup that I'm running. It's just a default bike setup. I didn't throw anything on here. I was just gonna play it like what the game gives you. But yeah, I did have these recordings actually had me talking as I was playing, but yeah, I don't know what happened. My audio didn't pick up. I don't know if my mic was muted, but there are some clips coming up that you will see that I am talking in. So, but yeah, to start this off here, the track's buttery smooth, fresh. You can see the lines just forming right there behind my tire. But yeah, she's groomed. She's looking good right here. But it won't last. It won't last too long. But yeah, can't believe I did 100 laps. This took like over 3 hours to do. It was insane. I did it non-stop. Legit. Sat here and did 100 laps non-stop. You'll see throughout the video too, yeah, my lap times, how the lines go, and I was kind of learning the track as I was playing. So like I just recently downloaded Mxgp21 a couple of days ago. I haven't played it in a few years, probably. I don't remember when it came out, but this is the most recent Mxgp game. They haven't made one since this title. So, and the terrain deformation on this game is interesting. You can obviously see it, but does it actually affect the gameplay? And I mean, I would say it does. It does affect the gameplay, but not as much as it should, I guess. It just kind of gets a little choppy and gets harder to turn the bike, and turning is where it really affects it the most. But nevertheless, it's pretty cool to have it in a console game, right? Because only other game on console you can play with erode is the Mx Legends. So it's pretty cool. Be interested to see what they do, going forward. Obviously, this is implemented in Supercross 6, so there's no erode in that game. But I find it pretty interesting. So I'm learning the track. Like I said, I just downloaded this game a couple days ago. I'm learning how to play as I'm doing these laps, so it's just not that big of a surprise that my laps get faster. I mean, I think anybody doing laps over and over and over again on this track would, on any track, you're going to get a faster lap time. And but it's the way I was riding. I had to change the way I was riding to run sometimes, and the track got eroded a lot. So that area right there, I was trying to stay in that one line. I was trying to stay in some of the lines as much as I could to preserve some parts of the track. And there are some areas of the track that I don't even touch until like the very end, just to show you. But let's go ahead and skip towards lap 20, where I have some live commentary coming at you. Alright boys, we're on the 20th lap, or I guess we've done 20 laps completed. Then just look at the track. I'm actually getting a little bit quicker. I just ran my fastest lap so far. So I'm actually getting a little bit quicker. But I think some of it has to do with just finding some of the lines and just getting used to the game more and getting the track. But look at this corner right here. Oh, that's so awesome. I love that corner. Working that same groove, that same rut in it. It's hard to hit the same line over and over again, but you can definitely hook up into it if you just slow up enough. Key, what I found is just shifting down to second gear and getting into the corner, then just getting on the gas and just shifting up from there. Let her rip. "50 laps in the books. Halfway there." Oof. Just locked in. Look at the straightaway. Uh-oh. It's all about how you enter these corners too. Cool. I love that corner. Hooked up right there. Oh, cut the side of the track right there. Oh, I lost too much time. Still just pushing myself every lap, trying to get some heaters. Oh, gosh. Alright. I'll catch back up with you guys towards the end of this session, so pray for me. Alright guys, this is the final 2 laps. This is lap 99. And this is just one of those clips to where my mic was on mute or something while I was playing. Going a little crazy at this point, man. I was just excited just to finally, I was like, oh yes, final laps are here. But anyways, I'll try to do my best to describe what I was saying or thinking during this time, but just throwing down, just still trying to throw down some heaters, you know, all the way towards the end. On this final lap coming up, I will slow down and take a look at some of the tracks, some of the corners, and some of the ruts and whatnot. But yeah, if you guys are still watching this video, I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I didn't really enjoy running 100 laps, but hopefully it makes for good content, man. And it's, I was curious to see how a track would break down on this game, either 100 laps or, you know, even 50 laps. I still feel like it broke down more after 50 laps. Like, I don't know if there was like a point to where the road like just, or the track just stops, you know, making new lines on there or whatnot. Like I said, it doesn't really affect your bike too much, but it does do something. It's just, but it's not a whole lot. I was able to run my fastest lap on lap 84, but at the end of the video, I'll go through the sectors, and you'll see that my fastest sectors weren't even on my fastest lap. So here we are. Number of laps done, 99. We are on lap 100. For this final lap here, we're just going to take a little parade lap. Take a look at these ruts. Look at this first corner here. Just how deep it is. You can see the outside. I didn't really use the outside too much. I did try leaving some lines unused just to try to see the difference between the fresh track and the rutted track. Because at this point, I couldn't even remember what the track looked like when I started. So... just all the different lines going through here. This corner right here is actually real tricky. You really had to check up that corner. You can't get on the gas that much or else you just spin out with all those lines there. This corner right here, you can pretty much just go to, as long as you got set up for that corner, you can rail that inside berm every lap. Look at this outside line right here. Never touched it once. And I kept on taking that same inside line. You can still see a line forms there. So the game's still picking up, you know, new lines obviously. First time I even touched the outside corner, you wouldn't even know it was there. Just going along here. Just like I said, just cruising this last lap. Kind of like my little victory lap, man. This is my victory lap. This is my favorite corner. This is my favorite corner in the whole track. This right here got so, like, look at these ruts. These are gnarly, man. And this one, you can hook up in this one pretty good. It's all about how you enter it. If you enter it just good and you got hooked up, you can just get on the gas and just rip it. But yeah, it was just went first person there for a second. Get my camera straight. Didn't look all the lines going down the straightaway. That's crazy. Through here, kind of flat still. This little sweeper here, you can just, I didn't really feel it doing too much. Every now and then it would grab my back tire kind of a little bit, but didn't really notice the ruts back there too often. And through here, didn't really notice it. This corner right here, you could really plant into it pretty good, like that last corner I was just talking about. Then here, you know, just, you know, didn't really feel anything. You can see a little bit of movement on my back wheel, but yeah, this one right here is a little choppy. Through there, you can feel that. I couldn't tell how many times I jumped off to the right and hit that sign right there. Oh. This little corner right there, that was a pretty fun corner to hit on the inside. You can take the outside too. The inside is definitely faster as long as you hit it good, but the outside isn't too bad, but it's not as easy to hit as the inside is. This little sweeper, little rollers right here, kind of flat, didn't really get eroded through there. Kind of a shame, bummer, really. I would like to see the rollers get really cupped out, even though the road doesn't do all that much. But there you have it, folks. 100 laps, top left of the screen. And at this point, I was just happy to be done. My little celebration, just going crazy, man. It takes a crazy person to do 100 laps. Alright, here's my session times. Let's scroll down through here, and then there's 4 different sectors that times you in, and then when there's a green highlighted, that's the your fastest sector from the session. You'll see right there is the sector 2 on lap 49 was my quickest for that sector. See, sector 4, lap 55, that was my fastest sector. Or lap 55, sector 4 was the quickest on that one. In lap 79 or 78 and 79, sector 1 was the quickest on 78, sector 3 was the quickest on 79, and I think that's all my fast sectors. And then finally on lap 84 became my fastest lap, even though I didn't get my fastest time in any of the sectors. But it was my smoothest lap. So there you have it, guys. If you're still watching this video, give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you haven't already subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to see what we can accomplish next. Alright guys, I'm out.